Hey, what's up, Brad?
Hey, how you doing, my man?
I am doing well. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
What, are you laughing at me because I'm asking how you're doing?
Yeah, well, I'm laughing because people think that we can this part of the process.
Yeah, hey, let's save some time and pre-record. Hey, what's up, Brad?
Hey, what's up, Jared?
You know, we should just start doing that just to be funny.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to play a game called Supermagical today.
Okay, this game sounds terrible. Worst game ever.
You know what? You have such a bad outlook sometimes, Bradley.
No, this is a...
It's a matching game, kind of like Bust a Move, right? You know, where you shoot the bubbles and whatever. And I'm a few levels in here. Let me jump back and I'll go here to the first level. So the base mechanic here is the matching, the shooting of the bubbles and the matching. Your bubbles are actually these adorable little monsters here, and on top of this is a whole kind of like story and RPG sort of system built around it. So you're kind of traveling around the world and you're playing these bubble matching games, but at the same time you have spells you can learn, and there's mini games and a whole story involving this little witch here who's got to rescue her buddies and I don't know, the world's ending or something. She's going to save it.
Great.
You know how these things go.
Yeah.
Anyway,
the world ending. It's 2012, bro.
Yeah,
we're in some trouble.
This is just predicting the future, essentially.
When does the world end, by the way?
It's sometime this year. I don't know. I don't want to know. It's
is it December?
Let it happen. I think it is like December or something.
I think Eli mentioned it on one of our podcasts, and I totally forgot the date, but I wanted to mark it on my calendar. That way we could do a special bonus Thanks for Everything podcast.
Yeah. End of the world podcast is definitely going to be a thing that happens.
We should do that. We should do it up to midnight and count down until... what happens, by the way?
I don't know, like Mayans set off a nuclear bomb or something. I don't know. I forget how it... Anyway, sure, I'm just jumping in the second level. Cool. Things start pretty easy here, but
yeah.
If you like Bust a Move, the actual mechanics of the matching and stuff are pretty fun. You slide your thumb over there. There's like on the side of the screen, there's the little trigger, and let go and shoot your bubbles, and you can bank them and get extra points. And the idea is to kind of clear the monsters behind, like I just did right there, and then the ones that get set loose, you get almost more points for them,
regardless of what color they are.
Yeah, once you break free from the pack, they all get zapped, and you get extra points. And
oh, neat!
It's super magical.
I like the look of it, and I like the mechanic. We don't see a lot of these games still, and I'm
surprisingly,
glad. Yeah.
I think the App Store kind of went through a bubble matching renaissance there for a while. So
right, but
so here I'm just jumping into one of the menus here. This room is where you have I think it's 7 friends who all have these special powers, and what you're doing is you're kind of going through the game, and you'll eventually unlock them, and then you can choose to have them come into battles with you, and they can help you out or whatever. Mm-hmm. And there's hats and pets, apparently. I haven't quite got to this point of where I can change my hat or anything. And then this is the spell room right here. So you can choose these spell books, and each location you go to with one of the matching games has its own shop. And so you eventually be buying these ingredients that'll make these spells that then you can go and use in later puzzles and stuff like that.
Cool.
It's pretty cool. It's a little more involved than your average matching game.
Yeah, the production values especially kind of make it pop. This game's got some sizzle, son. It's
got a really cool art style.
Yeah.
Very colorful. There's a unicorn ram, rainbow horned ram thing.
I'm in.
A unisheep.
Great.
I guess I could buy this, but I'm going to save my dough for now. So see, each store is kind of different. And then these candies, you can see I have a variety of colors. When you're playing the game, lots of these bubble matching games have it to where you can swap out your current color for the one that's upcoming or whatever.
Right.
You kind of hold one for a minute. This one doesn't really have that, but it has this candy instead. And so you can actually, in the middle of the game, change the color of the thing based on these candies. So if you have a number of the right color, you can change to that color.
Can you buy them via IAP as well?
I think you probably can. I haven't really jumped into the IAP-isms of this game yet. So far, I've been pretty much they've been giving me everything off the bat. Like all those things I came with. So I don't know how crazy it gets, but anyway, let's.
Oh, nice shot! Nice shot, bro.
You know, if I would have see, look at that. I got some good aim sometimes.
You're about as good as this as you are Mikey Shorts.
Dude, I wrecked Mikey Shorts.
Which is to say, not very good at all.
So you see, when you match, they drop these coins too, and that's how you buy stuff in the stores, by these coins you earn. And the better a match you make, like if you bank it off the wall, or if you get like a big match that sets a bunch of guys free, the better the coins you get. Like, see, a basic match, I'm just getting these silver pieces. If I do something a little bit better than that, I'll get some gold pieces. And you actually seem to accumulate money pretty quickly. But it's kind of cool. It's based on your skill, so it's like it gives you incentive to be like, well, I'm gonna try this, you know, off the rafters, off the wall, off the backboard.
Nice. Reminder to buy gasket balls, IAP.
Yeah. Basically. So I'm kind of blowing it in this level.
You know what I miss? I miss Zuma.
Yeah, dude, Zuma is on the App Store, and it's a really good version.
Did Zuma 2 ever come out on the App Store?
It was, what was it? Zuma Deluxe, I think.
Yeah, I think it was just the first game with a couple extra levels.
Maybe. I don't know.
Get on that, because Zuma 2, pretty good. That's a good video game.
You know, you can let them know, but I know that PubCap's in an interesting situation right now.
I installed Boot Camp specifically to play Zuma 2.
Oh, really?
When that came out. Yeah, man, because it's Zuma.
Dude, play the Zuma on the App Store. You'll like it.
I did. I didn't like it. I want Zuma 2. That's why I didn't like it.
Okay, here we go.
It looks like this game has an algorithm that's at least, like, if there's a lot of red on the screen, this thing is going to give you a red. Kind of like Zuma.
Yeah, it can be. I mean, that's where the candies come in.
Right.
See, when you make, the thing that's cool about this is if you just keep making these basic matches, it keeps sending waves of guys behind. So it's like, they kind of force you to be a little creative and you know, beat the level quickly. Otherwise, they're going to keep throwing these extra lines of dudes at you, and it's just going to be tedious like that last round was. But, but anyway, so we got through it there. Didn't do too hot. Only got 2 stars. So you can get stars based on like how quickly you beat a level.
Okay. I've heard of that.
Yeah, look how big this map is.
I think a couple video games have done the star system before. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. It's this new thing where you earn stars. Yeah. So this guy right here, he's like a mini game, holder of the mini game.
Okay.
And previously, I've only made it through these first few levels here, so I haven't gone much beyond this. But when you first start, you actually get a token so you can play this mini game, and I played it once. And then after that, you have to actually buy tokens to play it again.
Neat.
You know, it makes sense because you earn prizes by this guy's mini game, so you can't just spam yourself and earn 1 million prizes. Right. So you buy these tokens with the coins from the store. So I just bought one so I can play this guy's little game. It's like a memory game.
Oh, okay, I remember these.
As I've learned from Super Mario 3, always choose the one in the upper corner and then the one right below in the oh, it didn't work out that time. But that's, you know, that's what I always go with.
You know, the matching game that I remember the most in video game history is the one in the Simpsons game.
In the arcade game, or
I want to say it was Bartman. Oh. Bartman had one of these.
I remember that. I was a big Bart versus the Space Mutants guy, and the arcade game. And Krusty's Funhouse. Ooh,
yeah, it wasn't Krusty's Funhouse. Yeah, I think it was definitely the Bartman game. I kind of got stuck with that when I was younger. I was like, I like Bartman, that's great. And then I owned
Simpsons
that
games are terrible. Damn it.
Whoops. Be too young and stupid to really know about that.
I got a skull. So if you get a skull, if you get 2 skulls, it's like game over time.
Nice. Good job.
So there, I almost matched them all.
No, you did.
I did pretty good though. Look at all those jewels I got.
Congratulations, you lost.
And then those bags of things come with like a variety of stuff. I'm just saying, I'm really good at this.
No, you're not.
I don't want to brag.
You're the worst.
You just
should let me play.
Never support me.
Well, I mean, what's there to support?
I'm gonna buy this pinata.
Buy it.
I'm sure.
What does that do again? I forgot.
Well, I'll buy the pinata and then I'll break her open here.
Oh, nice.
Just gives you a bunch of crap.
Here's a video game you can win. Great. Good job.
Look at all those candies I got.
Yeah, I know. Congratulations, Jared.
Yeah.
You finally performed well.
The recognition I deserve. Finally.
Supporting you. I've turned a new leaf.
There we go. I haven't been to this place yet. So you need like this special item to get in here, which you can only buy at one of the other stores. I saw it earlier. I actually don't think it's at this store. No, this is just items for this guy. Let's see the other one. But anyway, so you need some items or some levels apparently to like unlock them. You need to buy one of these items. So you better have.
I mean, obviously you were replaying levels to earn more coins, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. All right.
Well, I played those first few levels just to get an idea of what the game is like, and then I figured we'd sit down and check it out together.
No, well, I mean, I was just trying to like, okay, so like what I was thinking of like the in-game scenario or like the fail state where I was like, okay, I need $500. Oh God, I don't have $500, and also I can't replay anything. So
no, yeah, you could go back and just earn more coins.
Right. Right on. Okay.
I would have had enough anyway, but I'm going on a spending spree now.
Go nuts. Turn on the money hose.
Eli, the money hose. Yeah.
Eli and I were playing One Epic Night earlier today, and I spent $5. I dropped $5 worth of IAP in that video game.
Hey, what?
And was still terrible at it.
Yeah. And you know that game's growing on me though. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I kind of like the cocky protagonist. I like that, and
yeah. Silly like voice quips.
Yeah, you know what? It does enough. I mean, it's lane running, so I mean, already there's a point of differentiation between that and Temple Run and the end app and stuff like that. I mean, whatever. I don't know. Like it was like when we were doing the video. I don't see the obstacles in the game until like the very, very, very last second. Like there's something in my head that's not tripping when I play that game. Like I consistently die. Like no, I spent $5 and still died like immediately. It's ridiculous.
Well, there's a couple of the pits I think kind of blend in that game.
Yeah.
So I'll be running and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, there's like a ledge on the far wall only, and I'm like falling in a pit. And
Whoops.
I'm like, man, I didn't see this coming. Like they could do something there and make that a little easier.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. What would you do though?
Anyway, I don't know if you're paying attention, but that was one of my sisters I'm trying to like save.
See, I wasn't paying attention because I was thinking of two things. One Epic Night and the end of the world.
Yeah.
That's still stuck.
They go hand in hand.
I'm a little worried. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it.
Okay, so I unlocked this fairy, this little leaf fairy thing.
I mean, what's gonna happen, Jeremy?
Words are happening right now.
Is it just gonna be an earthquake? Is California gonna split off from the United States and it's gonna flood? Like, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen to you, man?
Okay, I'm gonna hold down on the ferry. Sorry, Brad. I'm trying to figure out how I'm supposed to play this game. Okay.
Meteor shower.
So you can. So this ferry will let you directly choose who I want to kill out of the mob of dudes. It's pretty sweet. So each of the no, I don't want to rate you. Sorry. Each of the special friends that you're kind of helping unlock or whatever. I believe they all have like their own special like attributes or whatever. So you can use them in different ways to help you pass certain levels and stuff like that.
What if it's just a bunch of acid rain?
You really hung up on this end of the world thing, aren't you, Brad?
It could be. It could be just a bunch of acid rain that just eats everything.
Look at this vast land that's all going to be wasted with the end of the world.
Whatever date that is.
What?
We need
December something this year, I think.
We need to get to the bottom of this so I can prepare. I need to get a bug out bag. I need to find a hole in the ground I can hide in.
Hole will not save you.
How do you know? Are you telling me lava is going to come up from the ground? Is that how it's going to happen?
Something like that, Brad.
Is that what's going to go down? Because if so, I need to find a tree house.
Let's wrap this up, Brad. You're obviously more interested in the end of the world, but anyway, this is Supermagical. Bust a movie kind of matching game with tons of like RPG crap on it, and so far it's pretty fun. So check it out.